Have you ever looked up into the sky and felt like something magical was about to happen? Well, get ready because we're about to witness a cosmic event that will blow your minds. Picture this, it's not just any regular day. It's when the new moon cozies up to the sun, giving us a front row seat to a total solar eclipse. But wait, there's more. This isn't just your average eclipse. Nope. It's happening under the fiery sign of Aries. Under the influence of Aries, we're feeling pumped, ready to take on the world. It's like someone turned up the volume on our courage and determination. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about seizing the moment. It's about using this cosmic energy to make some real changes in our lives. Now, before we move forward, it's important to keep in mind that we are in Mercury retrograde. So how can we use this dynamic time to recalibrate your drive and harness your leadership qualities within? So make sure you use this time to review your ambitions in your life, infusing them with renewed determination, tapping into your natural leadership skills to steer your path forward with clarity. So embrace this time to rekindle your passions, refine your direction, and lead with a bold, decisive spirit as you navigate this cosmic transition. So are you ready to join me on this journey of self-discovery and growth? Because trust me, it's going to be epic. In this video, we are going to talk about how you can use this moon's energy towards your goals and manifestations and where it's specifically affecting you in your personal life. From there, we'll dive into a reading for alignment to help you use this energy for your growth. This is going to be a powerful video, and I can't wait to dive in. Now it's time to pull up your natal chart. I like using astro-charts because the charts visually are easier to understand, and this is the image that I'm showing you from my personal chart. So let's see where this Aries new moon solar eclipse is affecting you. Once you pull up your chart, you're going to look for Aries. Once you find Aries, you're going to look for 19 degrees. Once you find 19 degrees, you're going to follow it all the way in to where these numbers are. These numbers represent the different areas of your life. So this new moon is affecting my 9th house. And if you need more help understanding and decoding what these different things mean, don't forget to grab my astrology cheat sheets at karadempsey.com/astro. So the 9th house represents wisdom, higher education, self-discovery, and exploration. It can also mean travel. This gives a generalization of what this new moon is going to be a catalyst for me. If you want to be able to bring and use this moon's energy into tapping into your goals and manifestation, don't forget to check out my Manifesting with the Moon series at karadempsey.com/moon. You can get the printed goal workbook and journal on Amazon. I have the printable version you can get right from my website. And don't forget to pair it with the 2024 interactive calendar to help you decode these energies. I'm going to show you on how I break down the energy towards my goals and manifestations. And before I do that, I want to share a little insight. In the beginning of January, I went back to look at one of the goals that I set. Within that month, I started making momentum towards this goal. And the way I was going to celebrate was treating myself to a spa day. Let's fast forward to here we are in April, and I planned a spa day for my birthday. This goal that I set for myself is in the process of being made. I know one day I'll get to share more specific details on this goal because it's big, but the beautiful thing was I actually planned how I was going to celebrate before this momentum happened. And I am not joking, within a day of planning my spa day, the way I was going to celebrate, this goal started to unfold. So sometimes it's looking at these ways of celebrating. This is how it keeps us on track. How beautiful is it that I made this way of celebrating before this goal actually fully came to fruition? And then the momentum happened. So there's times where we just need to trust, allow this way of celebrating in the process of these goals instead of saving it for the end. I can't tell you how much this Manifesting with the Moon workbook has helped me get clearer on what I want, how I can stay embodied with the feeling that I want to cultivate. It's something that, of course, I've created for you guys to follow along with me. So let's do exactly that. You can get out a journal to follow along, or go ahead to my website and get your own version to work along with me. So let's begin on manifesting our dreams with our Manifesting with the Moon series. So right now I have the interactive moon calendar set up. I'm going to click on the new moon, which falls on Monday, April 8th, and it gives us all the details about what we can expect with this new moon in Aries. So I'm going to go to the printed. I'm going to use the digital version so that you can see it on the screen. So we are going to put the date, and that is April 8th. It's going to be Aries, and then I'm going to go back, and it's at 19 degrees. Now, if we're looking at the aspects of the interactive moon calendar, you can look at this page to get the details. Or if you get the printed or printable version, it is in the back. So you have access of decoding it. You just don't have the current moon phase unless if you have the interactive calendar. So we're going to look at element and the modality, and that is fire, cardinal. Now you can see that there are pages. It tells you what page to look at the printed or printable version. I just would recommend printing them out so you can always access them. So we'll go back and we're going to look at the energy that we want to embody. You can look at the overall energy and the new moon breakdown. And then if you're looking at the interactive calendar, all these boxes down here are clickable. So we're going to look here. So the new moon, I'm going to click on that. I love the new moon for self-discovery and unleashing your untapped potential. That is the intention. And with this being in my 9th house makes a lot of sense. I already talked about this being in my 9th house, and I'm just going to put self-discovery. Now we're going to go back here to this new moon page, and we're going to talk about the rituals. I'm going to meditate and set intentions. With this being in Mercury retrograde, it's just really a time of reflecting versus taking action. So I'm just going to put meditation, and I'm going to put get clear on intentions. Now we're going to do the energy that I want to embody. If you have the interactive calendar, what I like to do is go to the key, and I like to go to the float activity because that really helps. Go to the zodiac signs. And with Aries, it's driven and it's a natural leader. That's the energy I want to embody. Driven, natural leader. And then we'll go to the float activity, which is the next page. And I want to do research. I want to work on my vision board. Self-exploration. These are things that are going to really help me tap in. I want to get clear. I want to make sure my visions are still aligned with what I want. From there, I really sit in the energy of being grateful for what I want in my life right now. So that's really important. I want to get clear on what my desires are and what energy is coming up for me around this moon. And so these are just ways to be able to self-reflect and really embody what you want moving forward with this powerful energy. From there, I'm going to set my goal. This embodied goal setting for me has changed the game working towards my goals. It allows me to go through every single step and process of setting goals instead of trying to just hustle through and check the boxes. So you can pick the area of life you are focusing on, what your intended goal is, the most important part is, what is that feeling that you're trying to cultivate in this process? And what are the tools that connect you with that feeling? What are the action steps that you need to take, your motivations, and how are you going to celebrate? That is a very important piece of it, because the celebration, that energy of celebrating how much you've moved in this goal, is going to help push you forward and give you that momentum of working towards your goals. And then from there, we have the new moon spread. These are the questions that I use to help inspire my reading for you that's coming next. So stay tuned. So, what energy is going to help you connect with your intuition? Spirit's asking you to be a bit more okay with shape shifting, allowing yourself, trusting yourself to step in different roles that maybe you've never stepped into before. That's going to help you align with your journey, but I'm also being called to ask you, are you aligned with your journey? Are you aligned with yourself? And using tools like human design can get you back into alignment. So look into your inner authority, look into using your energy centers as a guide. And as always, look at my offerings. If this is something that you feel called to using in your journey, that helps get you in alignment with what you're truly meant to in your life's purpose. Because with this shape shifting, we have the 7 of Wands, which is asking you to master something that's a bit out of your comfort zone. And in that, you'll learn to maintain your control and persevere through the fears. What energy will help you overcome obstacles? It was going on the fact of what I was saying earlier, how important celebration is in the process of working towards your goals and overcoming obstacles. The energy of celebration. So make sure that you're figuring out a way that you can embody that. This is saying dance, but you're going to have to figure out what gives you the feeling of celebration. Picking that song, being in nature. This is going to be your way of stepping into this energy to help you really motivate through these obstacles that come your way. It's also having the courage to listen with your heart. Really tap into that heart space when you meditate, when you journal, and make sure you're in tune with it, because it's really important for you to have that connection and have that acceptance of what you truly want. Because when you do, we have the Chariot, it means it's going to come through quickly, and it's coming from your determination of the goals, the life that you truly want. It will allow you to have that courage to work towards your dreams. So, what energy is going to help you embody your intentions? And you are built with the natural instinct. You have that within you. So, are you leaving space for it to come through? Are you connected to it? You can also connect with your spleen energy center in human design. That's going to give you some insight on maybe how your instinct comes through. Also, connecting to that abundant nature. What makes you feel abundant? But I'm going to preface this with the King of Pentacles in reverse, and that's ultimately attaching your abundance to financial status. And that's where this reverse is coming through, is what can you feel abundant in what you already have? You don't have to go out and buy it or spend money. How can you feel abundant? Is it choosing a morning through your week that you are slow, you're purposeful, you check all the boxes for your mind, body, and soul? Are you spending a few minutes outside in nature? Find how you can feel abundant without a price tag attached to it, because with this King of Pentacles, it's really having this like obsession with wealth and status, and that's holding you back from really embodying your intentions because you are meant to feel abundant with what you already have. So, what energy is going to help you strategize? I feel very resonant with the idea of grounding myself. I have really leaned into grounding practices because when I get caught up in the energy to move forward, sometimes I'm doing it in a place where I'm in these energy centers. And for me to really be able to build the foundations, I have to feel grounded and supported. So, what are the things in your life that get you into that grounded feeling? Walking outside barefoot, having coffee and being very purposeful with it. There's different ways that you can do it. I, of course, have a grounding meditation that you can access and be able to allow yourself to feel grounded. When you feel grounded, you are able to face your fears. And so, something in you taking action or being able to strategize towards what you want, there's some fears coming up about it. So, when you're grounded, it allows you to feel safe and secure in that root chakra, in that root energy center, so that you can face your fears. Because when that comes, you have the world and you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is allowing you to feel emotionally grounded, emotionally balanced, and having control, being supported. And with the world, you have that celebration, that accomplishment, that fulfillment in what you're taking action towards, allowing you to make a clear strategy towards the things that you want so that you feel completed in what you're going after. So, what energy is going to help you connect with your higher alignment? And purification and rain came out. And honestly, as soon as I pulled this card, it started raining outside. So it's just confirmation. What are you doing that is clouding your judgment? Are you engaging in numbing activities that aren't allowing you to connect with your higher alignment? Is it scrolling too much? Is it foods that are bogging you down? Is it substances that are just getting in the way of what you're trying to go after? We also have new solutions coming out, and that's really helpful for you to think outside the box. Sometimes it's realizing that we have the tools. Are you asking yourself how to make this easy? What needs to come into your life for you to make momentum and be able to connect with it? And meditating and asking your higher alignment what the new solutions are to make it easy. So we also have the King of Swords and Judgment coming out. And with these, it's having that mental clarity. It's being disciplined in going after your dreams and what you truly want. Because a rebirth is coming. A new phase is coming into your life so that you can work towards your dreams and goals. It's allowing yourself to have this awakening, allowing yourself to have the purification in your body, in your mind, for this inner calling, so that you can have redemption towards the things that you truly want. It's also forgiving yourself because we are not meant to do all the things all the time. We are not meant to be purified all the time. Some people are, some people aren't. It's okay. Now you're being called. You are being called to step up to the plate and work towards it. Just allowing yourself to be okay with not being this beacon of light all the time. We're not meant to. But now's the time for you to make the preparation, make the strategy, work towards your dreams. You are being called. The cards are telling you. How are you going to step into that power? As always, I am so grateful you're here with me, stepping into your power, stepping into this growth and self-discovery so that you can work towards your dreams and we can do it together. As we wrap up this episode, remember that sharing my content, leaving a comment, and liking this episode, you're not just supporting my channel, you're contributing to the flow of the 7 universal laws. Together, we're cultivating a vibrant, flowing stream of positivity and wisdom. So keep riding that cosmic current, keep sharing the love, and until our next rendezvous, stay true to your unique flow. See you in the next adventure. We'll chat soon.